Mengting is a PhD candidate in the Department of Psychology. She studies vision and decision-making to understand how humans interact with the complex visual world. She is also interested in artificial intelligence as a tool to help people live happier lives, not replace them. Outside the lab, she enjoys trying new foods, horseback riding, playing tennis, and cheering for the Penn Quakers. She especially loves exploring the world with cat Bao Bao, and they do lots of funny things together. Oh, I hope there's pictures. Mengting's 3-minute thesis talk is titled Pause Then Power: How the Brain Decides When to Work Hard.
You're deciding where to go for dinner tonight. So you start reading restaurant reviews. Some are good, some are bad, so it's hard to decide. So you put your phone down, get some water, take a pause. Now you're back. The next review says, amazing place. Okay, decision made, you head to the restaurant. Sound familiar? But here's a question. Did that pause change your decision? Well, most people may say no, because the brain should take in information the same way, pause or no pause. That's how most AI works. But your brain is much smarter. It detects a pause and decides to work harder. Let me tell you how we find this. As a psychologist, I design well-controlled laboratory experiments to study the complex world. So I brought people to the lab and showed them a sequence of white dots. So the task is very simple. Tell me the average location of those dots. So this is actually a simplified version of many daily life decisions. So you have a prior belief from your past experience, and you see new evidence, you update your belief, you can repeat this process until you decide. And here is the key manipulation. I inserted pauses into the sequence. So the pause can be short or long. It can happen early or late in a sequence, completely unpredictable. So we tested thousands of sequences per person, and we found a striking but consistent pattern. So the first piece of evidence after a pause had a much larger influence on your decision than it should have. Why does this happen? You cannot just ask your brain. So we built a computational model to uncover the mechanism. So in our model, the brain is constantly solving a trade-off between two competing goals. The one is making accurate decisions, and the other is saving effort. So when information flows, evidence builds up. But when there is a pause, memory fades, and information is lost. So when the next evidence comes, the brain powers up, working harder to compensate for the loss. Because of this power up, your final decision is strongly shaped by what comes right after the pause. And our model precisely captures the human behavior, whereas others cannot. So your brain isn't a passive tape recorder. It is actively deciding when to work hard. We live in a world flooded with information, and we are always told to take in more. But maybe what our brain really needs is the right pause. So next time when you feel overwhelmed and AI is no help, remember you have a smart brain. Take a pause and let your brain power up. Thank you.
Okay. So, where is your favorite spot to decompress?
Okay. The favorite spot is the couch that my cat friend Bao Bao loves the most. So yeah, I do a lot of things with him, but recently he is very into watching Heated Rivalry.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So yeah, I spend a lot of time with him watching that. But also, yeah, because now I'm building a model called cat-pet, categorical performance effort trade-off, but I call it cat-pet. And I will try to explain the model to him and get some insights, feedback from him. So yeah,
I do.
Yeah, I think he is he is very potential to be a good scientist. He is very focused and he's very curious. So I think he probably is doing some secret research project, and I want to know what it is.
Hopefully
one day.
taking over the world. That's what I want. That would be great. All right, one more question. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Yeah. So when I was a kid, I always want to be a mechanical engineer. And that is because my grandpa, he is a great mechanical engineer. And so I do just watching him like drawing those plots, like figures using his hand, because at that time, like the CAD, those things are not that popular. So he's always a role model for me. But then I realized that instead of trying to design like fancy machines, I'm more interested to understand human brain and mind. So although I shift, but I still just always get inspired by him to work rigorously and work hard.
Yeah, that's really nice. Thank you.
Yeah.